What do you do, my gente? Your boy's coming through once again with a new video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the whole thing with Little Toro right now. The homie hangout. Put a video out there and put him on blast, right? I want to speak on that. I want to speak on the response from Little Toro, what he's doing. And most importantly, I want to speak on those platforms that were supporting this individual. They put a blind eye to it. You know what I mean? Now, right now at this moment, they're probably trying to do some trying to manage some control, because they know, or they didn't know, that somebody was gonna actually put out Little Toro out there on blast. But guess what? The homie came through, put him on blast. Now we're here. So with this being said, let's talk about the video. So Mr. Rascal put a video about Little Toro, and where he's breaking down his charges, talking about he had relations with the forcibly with the 14-year-old, and he got a conviction because of this. Got a conviction, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out, man. But the thing about this, man, that I want to clarify about this is that a lot of you guys already know about this. A lot of people over there commenting already knew about this. Because before, when I was putting videos out there, when Little Toro was in Mexico and stuff like that, and when he was going through all that stuff with his family and stuff like that, I was putting videos out there showing them, like, support in a way, like, man, you know what I mean? All you have to do is do this, nothing but positive vibes, you're good, whatever. Eventually, somebody ended up sending me or putting a comment on my video. I said, look, go check this guy out. That's how you look. His name, put Vacaville, and everything pops up. And guess what I did? I went over there. That whole case popped up. Boom. Again, I had heard that this guy had charges like that, in a sense, right? I'm new to YouTube, and I didn't know what had happened prior to when I started my YouTube channel. So when I started making a video about Toro, somebody made a comment. I went and checked that out, and after that, I said, you know what? No more support for this guy. This guy in some funny business, right? I did not make a video on him. Why? Because I thought somebody already made a video out there. They have talked about. You have seen different people talking about the supposedly allegations on Little Toro, which they had heard about him. They make videos about him, but they didn't certify it, like, oh, it's not legit, right? So me being me, I was like, somebody make a video about this. Why even bring this thing up? Why even bring it up, right? One thing is that is a sore subject. That you see what happened to old boy messing up with fake paperwork. And what I decided to do is that, you know what? I'm just going to separate myself. Don't even engage in positivism. Like, I'm not going to send positive vibes, to this guy. Talk good about him. I'm just going to separate myself. Eventually, when that issue popped up on the hotel, motel, whatever it was, I was not happy with it. It was wrong. And whether he had issue with mental issues doesn't make it right. He's not stupid. He's not stupid. Whether he has mental issues does not make it right. There's no justification for that. Like other people were trying to justify this. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a video on this. And eventually I brought the guy so he can tell his story, because I know a lot of people would like to hear his story. Why? Because I knew a different channel was going to try to bring him in. They talked about it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get a story on this guy before they come over here and try to support Toro. Try to make it right? Can't make that shit right. So that being it with the case. Now, the response of Little Toro to what the homie hangout put out there, Mr. Rascal, he decided to deflect the accusation to basically tell that his old record label or wherever it was, they're doing the same thing. There's a video out there where this guy slapping a girl's ass, and he's saying that she's underage, right? And now he's making a big deal about it. That this individuals they're older and stuff like that. So he's trying to deflect the spotlight. That's what he's trying to do. And guess what? It's not working. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Especially when you have like forcible stuff like that. It's not gonna work, man. Now, the interesting part about this, man, is about those YouTubers, content creators who were supporting this guy, and they still supporting this guy. Also, I don't know what they're gonna do right now. I don't know if they're gonna try to do some damage control or whatever, but trust me, they're gonna try to do it. They're gonna throw out their videos. Basically, now they're gonna be attacking Toro, guarantee, man. But they knew. Come on, they knew all along. If somebody got at me through the comments when I was making those videos about Toro, and when I'm trying to pump him up, and somebody say, "Hey man, go check this shit out." I mean, this guy has fucking funny charges. Go check it out. If somebody did that to me, if I knew about it when I was in YouTube 5 months into YouTube, don't tell me those guys didn't know about it. Don't tell me those guys who are supporting, who's making interviews with him, didn't know about it. Because trust me, they knew. Chemo Flakes was putting his shit out there too, you know. But ain't nobody paying attention to Chemo Flakes, right? But now that the homie Hangout put it out there now, ooh, let me open my eyes. He's getting 10,000 views for his video, or that's a lot of people. Let me just do some damage control right here. So this guy's being supported right now, just based on the fact that I mean, it's plain and obvious. The whole thing of going back and forward, that's your only creating views, creating money for both of them. Basically, let me talk about Little Toro. Throw like a little punch, so the views go up, and Little Toro is gonna respond to it. So both of them are winning. They're making their money. However they're making, their views gonna go up, just based on the names that they're bringing up. And it's going vice versa. They already dropped like 3 videos on each other, man. You know, it's like, oh, let me respond again. Little Toro fucking responded to me. Oh, Little Toro responded to my other video. And that's a form of support. That's what you're doing. That's what it is. But the funny part is that they knew that there was something behind his name. That information is in the internet, right? I'm pretty sure somebody had made a comment about it. Guaranteed. But they're like, nah. I haven't seen paperwork. You haven't seen paperwork because you haven't made the effort to see the paperwork. You know? Because the paperwork's right there on the internet. But that's the excuse. This guy has a mental illness. We should support him, trying to kick him down. Whatever. Ain't nobody kick him down when he's on the floor. There's nobody kicking him down. You know? Everything's being done. It's just people are speaking facts. That's all it is. And that's it. So that's one thing that I want to address. What I think is super funny, man. And we'll see what kind of damage control they're going to try to do right now. You know what I mean? But I do not agree with what some guys do, you know, just for a little bit of money, a little better views. When, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, nowadays, what can you expect, right? But with this being said, man, tell me, man, throw your comment over there. Tell me what you think about this. What do you think about those guys who are supporting, who were supporting Little Toro? Whether it was put up front or it was based on the constant back and forward, because that's a way of supporting, to be honest. If you were smart, you can tell the support, because if you got an issue, you just throw your shit and cut it. Escórtale. That's it, man. I'm just gonna throw you what I think about you, y le voy a cortar, and that's it. But when you go back and forward, it's a form of support. And what do you think about that, man? You know what I mean? Do you guys already know about these charges? What's up with these guys? Did they actually ignore some of you guys out there? And also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Highly appreciate it. With this being said, ahora sí, ya me voy. Muchas gracias. I wish the best to you and your familia. Al ratos.